Hello, Reckoning7 here, and welcome to episode 20 of our Austria-Hungary playthrough in Rule the Waves 2. So we have finally secured Corsica, or are we doing some good work just at the end of the last episode. And now all that remains is for us to see at the end of the war, and hopefully reclaim the rest of the French Mediterranean holdings. So once we've got that out of the way, then we'll look at redesigning our fleet and potentially getting ourselves some air power. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch live stream, so I'll just hand you guys over to the live audio. The light cruiser's been interned, good. Thank you, Germany. We are going to have to build some more corvettes, to be honest. When was the last time we built some? 21, what now? 27, only 6 years ago. We could just quickly design a corvette. Yes, please. Oh, I tell you what, all I really want from you is some... I don't have K guns yet. No, not mines. Minesweeping gear. Fine, that's probably about it. We're just going to demolish them to decline on engagement. Yeah, you're probably right. You are probably right. Okay. No, I don't want you to be 900, to be honest. Don't need to be that big. Don't need 5-inch guns either. You ain't going to be actually fighting anything. I don't need you for foreign station. I just need you for trade protection. All I really want is your ASW and your mine clearance stuff. That will probably do. Fine. You won't be able to do forge because you're saying stuff. Don't have any of them anyway. Okay, whatever. Don't really care. Done. What have I put A? Don't want A on it. Don't care about these ships. I can do not best. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay. Yeah, let's just decline it. Problems with our torpedo. Fix it. Costs us a bit of money, we can afford it. Sunk an AMC, or sunk a corvette. Hey, just cleared out minefield. We'll build ourselves some of these. What do we want? Like, we're right on the edge actually. Oh, maybe it doesn't. That should do me for a while. I'll need more trade protection once I take more land as well. 1.6 million, we can afford that. Yeah, go for it. And now I need to put some of these guys on trade protection. Well, why don't we get our faster cruisers? Good. Convoy attack. Well, we can't skip this one. Ah, they run away. Good. A new medium bomber. Their torpedoes their submarines are doing good work at the minute, unfortunately. Come on, France, just collapse. Not interested. Unexpected battle. Fine. Alright, we'll take it. Oh. I did not know France had this little bit of land. I'll have to look at that in the peace deal. You like law enforcement and military stuff? That's cool. In relation to what? Or just in general? Unknown ship. What you got for me? See if you just run away into port, I'll be very upset. I mean, in general, yeah. It is interesting. Right. Playing as much TV. Yeah, I like... There's limits to it, but well, I am very interested in it. That's why I play the games I do. Politics, law enforcement, history, military history, of course. Especially with times of great kind of technological advancements and things like that. You're just gonna run away. This was an entirely pointless battle. Although it's not entirely pointless. I did find out France has a port over here, which I didn't realise. I just have destroyers. I do. This is a stupid destroyer engagement. Well, let's see if we can't chase this guy down with our pea shooters of a destroyer. You wish they would introduce facial recognition software, but like universally, like the same way they do have CCTV. That's bold. In theory, it works well when you have robust and uncorruptible democracies. The question is do such things actually exist? I mean, don't get me wrong, it has its uses. I think it's fantastic for likes of identifying people from films and pictures and things like that. I'm just not convinced I want it universally. But maybe I'm worried about nothing. It's one of these things. I think it's going to come eventually. To be honest, it'll probably come more for advertising than anything else. The problem with facial rec is that if the person is not from that country, it's going to be hard to identify them. That's why you end up with, you get the likes of Interpol to share databases. So, I mean, already there is, you know, like intelligence sharing activities where fingerprints, for example, get shared amongst countries. Not all the countries in the world, obviously, but a number of intelligence share information on that. So it'd be the same with facial profiles if such a thing became standard. But we'll get there. I mean, I think as much as we may dislike it, biometric stuff is going to become more and more a part of everyday life. I mean, we've already got phones and laptops and things which unlock with your face. You know, I'm sure it won't be long before, as you walk along a street, billboards know who you are and give you personalised advertising. That was in a film, actually. Although I think it was done by eyes rather than face. What was that? I'm going into old man mode here. Half remembering things about films. Oh, nice. It's good for security measures. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is. It is a phenomenal security measure. The difficulty we always have is balancing security with obviously privacy and people's right for that. And it's a very, very hard balance to get, because as soon as you know, the stronger you are in one direction, the weaker you are in the other. But I suppose as we go and as we have more faith in the state, and hopefully as the state continues to be more transparent, then we get more faith in ever-increasing security measures. But fortunately, recent circumstances have shown us that our strong democracies are maybe not as strong as we thought they were, and that they're not as far away from falling into the kind of authoritarian areas of the past. If you've nothing to hide, you don't worry about privacy. That's a terrible argument. Just do what you're supposed to behave right, which is fine until who decides what's right and what's wrong. You know, it's you know, what if I'm in the UK? What if the government suddenly decided that, I don't know, let's be extreme because it's not true. Let's say we've suddenly changed against this current stance and decided that homosexuality was all of a sudden banned and illegal again, and they used facial recognition to track people and monitor them and punish them for what they deemed to be against the rules of the state. Obviously, we think that's ridiculous. That's, you know, not a stance we would ever want to see our states enforcing. But if they've got the power, then what's to stop them using it? Your friend's dad's a cop, and he says it's hard to balance out fighting against criminals and people valuing your privacy. It is. is a difficult line to tread. And to be honest, don't get me wrong. More often than not, I'm probably in force of a variety of security measures rather than personal liberties. But at the same time, it's all premised on the fact that the state and that the security apparatus are going to always do what's in the best interest of the population. And if you ever get in a situation where that apparatus is corruptible, then those great tools which you've been using to, tackle crime can all of a sudden be used to suppress democracy or suppress free speech or to do other things, to advance certain political agendas. There's always that risk. Right, I've got seriously off topic here. Problem is, I don't answer that. Okay, back to war. Indeed, back to stuff we know about. I really want this war to end now. Just give me my prizes, call it done. Especially as we are encroaching towards the end of the stream. A wee bit to go yet though. Maybe we could do it. We'll go forward one more time. No, I don't expect the battle. Okay. Come on, France, just give up already. Unknown ship. Who are you? Update the war map. I know we should know when they're beaten and they've run away. Up to squad max, see if we can't find these transports. I think they'll be up in this direction since that's where they saw the ship. There we go. You can go up to your squad max as well, maybe not quite. Once we know where they are, we'll just bring our battleships into bear and it should be pretty easy sailing, easy shooting, and they've got nothing to really pose us with. Right, what are we seeing? Destroyer, 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 destroyer. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Our battleships just cruise around the edge. Oh, zoom, I didn't mean to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Ooh, pawsy, because that's a torpedo run. No, it's not. You're a corvette. I don't know what you're doing then. Hang on, if you're a corvette, how are you possibly going at 25 knots? That must just be fog of war. I mean, you're a very dead corvette. Don't launch torpedoes at a corvette. Sick. So happy, or so keen to go torpedo launching. Off you go then. Oh wow, okay. My hubris has caught up with me. Yeah, we are in torpedo range. Take it back. Be slightly more careful. Should be okay, Kaiser. Yeah. Quite heavy flooding, but not much flotation damage. And we're not too far from port. Just get you to slow right down. I really wish you'd turn though. Looks like you may have to take some damage to your rudder. Very Bismarck style. Obviously that was from a swordfish. Well, stop torpedoing the enemy ships. There you go. Ah, damn it. If I lose a battleship here, I'm going to be raging. Mainly at myself. If he doesn't turn, he's liable to eat another one. Let's get the light cruiser running screen if nothing else. Are you managing to? Ooh, that's quite heavy flooding. Okay, you're now behaving like you should. Nice and slow, let's pull you away. We'll see if we can nurse you into port. No, Kaiser might not make it. On one hand, I'm a little bit upset at Rome's battlecruiser. it's one of my old ones, then probably have too many, but at the same time, it's not how I want you to go. That was pretty upsetting. Right, you will, let's sort out what I'm doing before I lose another one. You changing your direction a little bit. Yeah, there she goes. Ah. That's annoying. Ah, so this will go down as a loss, and rightly so. Overconfident didn't appropriately account for their torpedoes. Yeah. Alright, time to go home, I think. Oh, that'll give him a few VPs, but not the worst thing in the world. It was one of my older ones. I think I'm right in saying that. Kaiser class. Oh, ship of its name as well. Okay. Let's go home. Be shouted at by the head of the Navy. Sure. We'll get some extra points for that, if nothing else. Some air combat, but it's of no accord. Oh, speed, that's what I'm waiting for. Here we go. Once we hit the 500, it should be it. Yes, a justified French victory, that one. Built only down the marginal victory. It's more than that, to be honest. Taking out a battleship. Kaiser is extremely upset when you've suffered heavy loss to the fleet for no tangible gain. Yeah, right. It was named after you. Well, after your position. France still hasn't given up. You're killing me, France. Yeah. Kaiser was our very, very first ones. That's okay. We want to probably keep one around for potentially converting to a CV when we get to it. Although, I'm not sure they're fast enough. We're starting to get a healthy supply of money, but I'm okay building a little in the bank and then building a ship afterwards. Watch just how many VPs I'm going at. There we go. The government of France has collapsed. Mr. Rose, a communist regime. Excellent. And we're allowed up to 10, which means we're going to take these two. Don't care about Senegal, Middle Congo, or Madagascar. Thank you very much. And Tonkin has gone to Germany. Ta-da! All the French holdings in the Mediterranean are ours. Fantastic. That's really good to see, actually. So now we don't care about France anymore. Done. Next 20 years or how long left in the game. They can do whatever they like. Germany took a little bit of land wherever Tonkin is. Don't know. So this port that France had over... Oh, where is it? Yeah, France had a port here in one of the engagements. What is that about? Very odd. You think we can fight Great Britain? Probably not yet. think we've got a wee bit to go. It'd be nice to fight them when we have an ally, don't get me wrong. But maybe we should go Italy first. Take Sicily and then go Great Britain as a kind of the big boss. Italy, I mean, that would be trivial, just because of minimising losses. I mean, look. Great Britain, you know, just the 21 battleships, 10 battle cruisers, 4 light carriers. They're a big navy. What do we know about them actually? We're 20. Oh, you're not finished yet. I don't know about the Rodney. Rodney's not so bad actually. Don't mind facing that. These guys are probably going to be beasts though. We should get some small, cheap 5,000-6,000 ton CVEs for convoy defense. I never really used my CVs for that. But do you like to take them on trade protection, or how do you use it for that, or just in particular missions? Sure, alright. I'll say it's very, very factual on how they were really used. But before we do that, we need to do our first CVL conversion. So we're sitting at 20 to 11 of an evening. So what I'll do is, let's design our CVL, and then we'll call ourselves that for this stream. I think we said we're good. So we're up to 16,000 tons allowed. So we're going to grab one of our Maroses. Take the. Look, what have you got? You've got 1 million battle stars. 7. Oh, you've got just as many. Oh well, we'll take you just because I've decided. I need to remember how to do this. We want to go into. What is it for rebuild? And without a flight deck. Okay. Yes, I know that. I want to. I have to remember how to do this. There we go. It remembered. Add aircraft. Thanks, got an end. For anti-submarine warfare missions. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Tell you what you could do. You feel free to prof a design, stick it in the Discord, and I'll have a look at it. Maybe we'll build it next week. Okay, so correctly identified as a CVL. Did we? Right. Let's get rid of these things. Now I know we need, for a CV anyway. For the first CV, you do need to have 8-inch guns. What do you need anything on CVL? No. We do need to have something probably. So let's add a couple of wing turrets. Go for maybe, I don't know, INK. No, that's the wrong side. Is that the one I wanted? Yeah. What I would really like to do is if it updates to actually show me a flight deck. Because I don't like that it doesn't look like that. And I hate drawing these things. Terrible at it. Oh, you can do it. Oh, just delete it. Oh. Come on. Bring yourself out. No, I don't want you to be. There we go. Right. And you can go away. We can put ourselves, you know, a kind of conning tower thing. My flight deck's not long enough, is it? Hang on. Right over the edge. The back here. This isn't going to be pretty, I warn you now. I don't really do pretty. Come on. Ah, they'll right click. They look ugly. I know it's going to look ugly anyway. We'll make it. We'll make it work. Come on, let me draw. Why not let me draw? Right, these guys definitely need to be shuffled somewhere. No, not centre line. Ah! I'll get better, I'm sure you will. I had looked at this before, but I cannot remember. We'll do, there we go, we'll do a little bit of something. Okay. I know, they're not straight. Shh. We, asymmetric super striker. That's the button I needed, here we go. And then we can draw ourselves a kind of conning tower thing here. There we go, that looks absolutely terrible. We'll just give ourselves a midline. That's it. That's an ugly ship. Make one big funnel with the other two funnels. Okay. Alright, well, for a start, you're in the wrong place, let's move you a little bit. Kind of like that, except looking prettier. I suspect is what you wanted. Oh man, you could spend a lot of time with this and still end up with a horrible design. It's fine. This is the kind of ugly ship we're just going to park at the back of a navy and will not show anyone. Right, anyway, we're missing the important bit about actually how we're going to manage this. How many planes can it go with? Right, so we've got a couple of 6-inch guns, fine. I mean, you shouldn't see any combat. Secondaries, let's stick on. We should have dual purpose 4-inch, we do. We also have dual purpose 5-inch, so no we don't. Not in double turrets. Alright, we'll just give you dual inch 4-inch for now. We'll give you a bunch of them to help your AA factor. A bit much, let's go see 20. Tertiary guns. Maybe we won't go any tertiary guns actually. How many more planes gonna get? 18. Drop the secondaries down to 8. Why? Add light AA. I mean, yes, I'll add light AA, but why would you, why do you not want the 4-inch dual purpose secondaries? I don't normally replace machinery. This is going to cost me. Wow, this is. Why are you so cheap? I thought this was going to be more expensive. If I replace machinery, it would be very expensive. Don't know for how much gain. Space for more planes. True, that is what it's there for. Could also bulge it, to be honest. Get me down to 26 knots, which is as fast as you really need for a CVL. And that would get me a couple extra planes. What is my... Have I got it here? Just checking what the limit is on planes for light carrier. Oh, loads. More than I am going to get. So you can go up to 34 and I'm getting nowhere near that. So, okay. Alright, you have swayed me. Can't squeeze out that last plane. I could just get rid of a turret. Well, I don't really need 3 turrets. That's probably not a turret I wanted to delete. 23 is fine. It is, but what? .3 is fine, but wouldn't 24 be better? But I keep hitting the wrong ones here. Out of G, I want I and K. Do I? Hang on, I want G and K. There we go. I know my alphabet, honest. Alright, so I guess we have to say 24 planes. At that point, I could probably throw in some more of these. It's the wrong way. Up to 10. And how's my A looking? I've got some more space. Up to 86. Do that, max out my A positions. Still got a little bit of weight remaining. So options would be to, I could go whole hog and replace machinery at quite a lot of expense and time. Just leave it as is. We get 24 planes on it. I'm going to be going at 26 knots. Okay. Oh, we could probably bring a turret hour down a little bit. Under secondaries, I don't need this. Oh, can we squeeze out another plane? Yes, we can. Can't squeeze out more of them. Well, we could. I'm going for like dangerously unarmored turrets, but really it doesn't matter. They're going to be nowhere near the front, and I'll happily lose a little bit of ammo. Oh, 0 rate remaining. There's a number you don't see very often. Alright, I like it. It'll do. 5 planes, that's decent. Is probably a bit light at the minute, but fine. Gets 26 per drop with turrets 3 to 4 inches. Yeah, fair point actually. If you're going to drop it, why not drop the whole hog? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Don't know if I can shave 62 tons off it. Not for a start. Oh, we're getting close. There we go. Ah, we got 0 again. .26 planes. That's a decent number for a first CVL. And that gets us up to 15,700 tons, so it's just under the limit. Perfect 0 to sign. And really cheap actually to convert. I'm surprised by that. You happy? Rebuild our turret G is a new turret. New 6-inch turrets must be in shielded mount, single mounts, less than 2 inches of armor. Okay. So 2 inches of armor is in. Now I've got weight. I mean, how much space did that cost me? Nothing, so that's fine. So I suppose we can get some more secondaries. Yeah. I'm slightly disappointed I've lost my perfect weight arrangement, but hey ho. Oh hey, we can get it back. 0. A stupid number of rounds per gun, but there you go. That's fine. Okay, let's do it. Yes. Build me one of those, please. Excellent. We'll rename her the Vienna when she gets out. Actually, can I do it now? I can do it now. There we go. Refit them both. I like my Maros class, but perhaps you have a point. as I don't have any CVLs. And actually, that's not bad CVL, even if it's not purpose built. You're convincing me of things. Okay. I suppose she should be Budapest, really, shouldn't she? And that's going to bring us to the end of this episode and this stream. So all in all, a very successful war with France. We've secured all their Mediterranean holdings. So now we don't need to go back to war with them unless we want to take some war reparations. So in our future, we've probably got one small war with Italy left to take Sicily, and then it's on to the big boss of this campaign, which is, as ever, Great Britain. This was taken from a Twitch livestream, and if you're interested in coming along for other Twitch live streams, there is a link in the description below. And the next live stream will in fact be tonight, so Monday the 17th of May at 8 PM BST. Do come along if you're interested. Otherwise, as ever, next stream will be thrown up on YouTube as episodes. I hope you have enjoyed these, and I will catch you in the next one.